Junction. Where as I say, hi Max Boss. It's Daniel texting from Odoko. Mutala, can you please recommend a good media school for me? I am an SHS graduate and I want to learn video editing. Media schools need the door, so when you go online and search media schools in Ghana, a lot of them will pop up. My greetings to the boss himself, Nana Darkwa Gyasi. Onga from Medina and a way by in fact, I love the current selection made by Coach Otuado. We don't want any old cargos in our Black Star squad anymore. Evans Goku, Nanano from Mepe, and I know anyway by. Whoever thinks Kudus is better than Salah needs to take their spiritual life seriously. They are working against them. Jibril from Ashaman. Ahana Midibesi, now I'm a home. If we are heavy on the Black Stars, they will be Coach Otuado. Why any selection area? There is no Andre, Rami, Morgan, Dede, Ayu.
This Saturday and every Saturday on Max 89.7 FM. Connect with your school. Which school has produced the brightest mind? What is your school renowned for? Find out as high schools and colleges go head to head, vying for bragging rights and glory. Don't miss this chance to witness history in the making. Join us for an unforgettable morning of spirited debate and fierce competition.
Augustus has produced all the best dignitaries in this country. We talk about Pakwesi, Indum, Totobi Kwachi, and all the Hoy brothers went to St. Augustine's College.
Master, stop your bin.
Central region.
If we say for Obako school, they say for Kumasi High School.
No,
Have you heard of Agri Memorial?
Oh, Agri
That's the best school. Very, very best school.
The Kumasi Diaka schools are two schools, but I am Prempeni Upugua.
Kofo went to which school?
We went to Prempe. Prempe is the college.
And the other no we a Prempe college over here president, no. One can say young first schools, Niranto, colleges, no can say young for Monto High School.
High school, they college pay.
College invest you. College, you go America, college invest you.
And the other Kofo say young school in
high school. College, you know,
Kumasi High School right now. The Minister of Education is from high school. High school is building a stadium.
I must produce all the athletes in this country. Achimota have produced over 3 presidents. Kofi Annan went to Infantipi.
What came out of Adi school?
Tell me. Now more from Adi school. Canada just one from Adi school. The best comes from the Central region.
The car schools are no Central region.
More moving in science and math schools, no. And then my produce. And then project balance equipment, Ben, my produce Ukroma. What you are job in the national maths and science schools, you are winning at the end there. Quantagra won't even produce it.
School Connect. Link up with your former mates and be part of your school once again. Schools Connect. Be part of the competition.
The Max Predictor. Come every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Your sports run-up comes with all your predictions.
Barcelona, Shakhtar, home win for Barcelona. Celtic, Atletico Madrid, over 1.5.
The Max Predictor. Monday to Friday. Review for all your exclusive interviews, reactions, and preview all weekend matches.
Copenhagen opened up and it's 1-0. Well, it might come through. Here to Torreira.
With all your predictions available. Sports Run-Up. Stay tuned. The Max Predictor.
Kum 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 kudum. Ghana Muntie. Get ready. The biggest and the hottest athletics showdown. A bustle on crime. Ghana Athletics a hosty Confederation of African Athletics Region 2 Championship June 4 and June 5. 2024 University of Ghana Stadium, Legon. Athletes, Ekukudame Webi Memha say Ebabe Bochen Kweshim, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Mali, Niger, Nigeria, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Togo, and the whole nation, Ghana. athlete kukudam wenyina eba se abesia kan atro mo bobre apakonya qualify akọ Paris Olympic Games agrada be jama yirem atu owie ma tro mo be qualify akọ Paris Olympic Games begin wiem enti sharing so ni enhia our University of Ghana athletics over honum June 4 and June 5 ni emboye ni akọ man gieni na fe sharing so Nigeria, Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana relay team na can qualify akọ Paris Olympic Games no enti o metro mo bobre ehim my hood one franca a share baby mind crying bragging right in the Confederation of African Athletics Region 2 Jumedia Kasiye Ghana Athletics and it's your manaso top also Jumedia Yasin Fre 0249 433 703.
For you try Hokakra, ya Saba. Wasugusi outie the sports park here on Max 89.7 FM. Yeah, Kwama no ya bro 70 bia so. We've talked a lot about what is happening on the European front, especially with the movement of managers. It is a season of managers. Unlike a first nanka player way queen. This time you be sat manager way queen. Quine and a coin. It has become topical. So it was important that we discuss that. That's out of the way. We are coming back home to discuss what is happening. Yaba and crying. And we are Coach Otuado, the head coach of the Black Stars. Hey, and now your first time I'm meeting Otuado a country. Or can a broken tree. Na the pan or in symbol. That is the way to go. It was a meet the press session where he opened the floor for a journalist in this country to ask him questions concerning the squad that he released, the squad that will be competing for Ghana in the two games in the World Cup qualifier against Mali and of course against the Central African Republic. Very important games. But before you be discussing Black Stars 7 year kwa man so na ye kwatwetwe komo so ma catch us the CAA Region 2 African Championship bi ba so the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. I know Olympic game Olympic Athletics Championship qualifier and the country say ban you see 15 countries from West Africa will be competing for sports at the Paris Olympic Games, and it's very important say you better prepare your athletes feverishly for that one. So we have one of the athletes that will be competing, Jeanette Mensah, because we are a few days away from the start of the championship on the 4th and the 5th of June at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. It would be very, very massive. Janet, I don't pay yet as I said, what you penny here to train come on Max 89.7 FM. Hey, Mitio near Asawa Breka Crow. I don't go training and pay. Mate. Okay. Mate, any member won't check cry and come on your benny tia so no wako. Jen, championship no eba up the 4th and the 5th. You better Ghana, so but personally, what does this mean for you? Say over to me a bookie qualification to the Olympic Games.
It means a lot to me because looking at this competition, it also helped me to qualify for the Olympic Games, so I'm very much prepared for this competition. With all this, I've been planning to make the qualifications for the Olympics.
Oh, very important. Now, which area of the championship now competing in? Is it 100 meters and 200 and answer then?
I'll be competing in both 100 and 200 meters.
100 and 200 meters?
Yes, please.
Now, when you heard that you are competing against 14 other African countries, especially some of the countries that are known for athletics like Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, didn't you get scared?
Oh, no, I didn't get scared because I've competed with them before and I know what I can do. I know myself and I know the kind of level I am now. So, in everything, you get scared, but once you are on the field there, you have to put much effort in whatever you are going to do. So I think it's normal.
Okay, that we wish you all the best. But when a championship like this is coming up, the most important thing is preparation. How has it gone so far for you?
For the preparation there, I think I'm ahead of the competition because I saw all the African games. I've not been just lazy about. I continue training. I've been to other competitions before this one, so I think I'm much prepared for this competition. And this competition also means I'm next to me right now. So I'm very much prepared.
Now, with what you're doing and the other athletes that will be competing or representing Ghana, are you very confident that we could have enough representation or enough athletes qualifying for the Paris Olympic Games from Ghana?
Oh, yeah. Nice athletes qualifying.
Okay, we thank you for your time this morning. Because you're tired, we will leave you so that you go and have some rest. It's very important because you continue with your training. We wish you all the best, Jane.
Thank you.
Where Janet Mensah or no athletes at the Magana also be competing in 100 and 200 meters in the CAA Region 2 championship at Ebaso Ghana from the 4th and 5th of June at Ebaso. It will be live on Max TV and it will be live Olympic game qualification. Very, very important. Very important because 14 other African countries, Ghana only 15 for this championship. Then the top athletes will qualify to the Paris Olympic Games. Bekacho Senra coach Otuado enemy in a squad for a year Mali and Central African Republic World Cup qualifiers Ghana yebe bono. Interesting names now boy. And our team in say net here. Goalkeepers no Lawrence Ati Ziggy, Jojo Wallacott, and Frederick Asari of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Then the defenders now Ehoni Gideon Mensah, Ebenezer Anan, Muhammad Salisu, Jerome Opoku, Abdul Mumin, Alexander Jiku, and Alidu Seidu, Tarek Lamte, and so Ekanwobi. Midfielders no Muhammad Kudus of West Ham United, Abdul Salih Samed Ekanwo, Ibrahima Sulemana, Thomas Tepate, Edmond Ado, Elisha Usu, and Abu Francis. Then the men that will be banging the goals for Ghana, the men will be counting on up front. Enes Nyama, Osman Bukari, Abdul Fatai Sahaku, Antoine Semenyo, Jordan Ayew, Ibrahim Osman, Kamaldeen Sulemana, and of course Brandon Thomas Asante. So the biggest news from there is that there was an omission and it had to be the captain of the Black Stars of Ghana, Andre Rami Morgan Ayew. Yeng na friend Dede Ayew. Enra ni din amepiem ewo mu bi. Na eno ena ensetwerefo ebisa Otuado se papa ye hu se wabobo less no Andre Dede Ayew din enim na eba ne sen coach Otuado ekire mu oso no kura no o take his decision to leave Dede Ayew out no na etene pa yenti Otuado.
Yeah. Okay, so I think to be honest, very good question. I don't know if the frame is long or we have enough time to answer all these questions. I'll try as best as possible. So the first thing you asked about Andre. So I had a long talk with Andre, personal. I visited him and gave him the reasons why he's not in the squad at the moment. And I usually held it like this, that I don't talk too much about the players who are not in the squad, more about those who are in the squad. And for me, I can say I don't like to I talk to players directly. I don't like to give information out about what we spoke about. So he's not part of the squad at the moment. Andre is, I mean, as everyone knows, he's a legend. He's a living legend of Ghana. What he has reached, it's unbelievable what he did for the country. It was a difficult decision, to be honest, because I like him. I like him as a person, also as a player. But this is the decision we took, and I like I said, it's not like we totally agreed, but I give him the explanation, and so I don't want to take it to another extent and say some things that people will write about and this and that. I know it's difficult maybe for you, as a press, to understand this, but I don't want to make it bigger than it is. Like I said, I have big respect for him. He's a living legend. He holds the record in games playing for the national team. He has, achieved things that just a few players from Ghana has achieved, and it's very difficult to leave him out at the moment. But at the end, me as a coach, I have to take decisions. The best decision, what I think for the team, and this was one part of the decisions.
It's where coach Otuado and out in and all Casa concerning a Dede Ayew one Fananka Black Star squad and all saying it wasn't as if we agreed entirely. Me no ekushia to train komo but me pese me manaye bigger than the CRD ewo hononti wejano one Fananka squad no but say he still has respect for Andre Ayew nti enhwe de beba na ade ba kwa na obi a peti the second coming of Otuado say no dwen ho fi say ampanyifo takasa aware dada kura na aware a egu no osan ko wachi a na entitam na no ada na na du kura kire me mu say woni oba agyae na osan ko fa na suban a wo no ho a woni ni gyae na bi wo ha won sesa enti better say men ko wachi. Otuado has come back for the second time, and this time wachire edi enti a oje tu mu say wo be Ghana juma na biem.
Thank you very much for your kind words. I'm really excited and happy to be here, to be back. It was not easy, but the FA had a lot of good talks with Dortmund, and eager to be home. I'm back home now. Really excited. Looking forward to the next match. It will be difficult, very difficult. Especially like we are some points behind. It's a tough situation, but I'm looking forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for us to take your questions. You raise your hand, the squad. Okay, so first hand, we have Frederick Asari on Asante Kotoko. Defenders, we have
Coach Otuado and I'll say Ghana Football Association no any Dortmund penny for no train komo and komo chichi no no koye. That is why one team or G2 mu say this time obeba no abe Ghana ejuma no. What do you say Ghana? Now say yes, say we bought yeah, the DNA be a football DNA. Ryan Kolanima. I was even present when Bernard Lepre launched the football DNA. I don't ye be you so Ghana, ye philosophy ye babe you so na ye so yamo be the type of football ye bono. And now say chef will be so to ado say, but so when him say ya launch DNA be now Black Star obey then ama womoso you so sa DNA nibi say and to ado a kind.
Okay, I can't really say that I know everything about Ghana's DNA. I think Ghana has a great history, football history, with great players in the past. We had really, really good times. I think the last really good times were when players like Michael Essien, Asamoah Gyan, Suleiman Traoré, a lot of players were in the best form. I think for me, Ghana football stands for good football. And this is maybe I want to use the opportunity. It's difficult to promise victories because of football you can be better than your opponent and at the end they will score and they will win, or one slight mistake will happen. But I think I will take the opportunity to be brave enough to promise you that we will play good football.
Otoado say no dear unim much about Ghana's football DNA, but what he can promise Ghanaians, they say we are going to play good football. Inti Ghana for enka womakoma entu omyem DNA no DNA or no dear waba say yebebo very good football. Inti eno ne dear coach Otoado and ready to ja. Sabe the squad in the unim senior mebobo so no unim dada Lawrence Atizigi, Joseph Wallacott, Frederick Asare, Gideon Mensah, Ebenezer Anan, Mohamed Salisu, Jerome Opoku, Abdul Momen, Alexander Jiku, Ali Seidu, Tariq Lamti, Mohamed Kudus, Abdul Salih Samed, Ibrahim Suleimana, Thomas Partey, Edmond Adu, Elisha Osu, and Abu Francis. Ernest Nyama, Osman Bukari, Abdul Fattah Isahako, Antoine Semenyo, Jordan Ayew, Ibrahim Osman, Kamaldeen Sulemana, and Brandon Thomas Asante. Womo and Mrantia, 6 June, Womobesia Kain against Mali, Wabamako. 4 days time near Ghana, Yene Central African Republic, Asambe Pimso. Enti, and on the Black Star Squad, Black Star Matters on the agenda. Sadako, my Mr. Tewo Swe. With Black Star. Now you're going to talk. Now you're going to.
Alright. Yeah. But the Edika, my main can't for say I got 5 days to the CAA championship.
Yeah.
Now, yes, I can't for say the Munim IMAX Media and Max TV. No, this is your home of sports. And I mean, Chad, Ghana for bit may enjoy 2 days of exciting athletics. Our TV so. Highlights to radio so enti nyame aduma next week aka 5 days Tuesday and Wednesday na athletics no baso enti obia enhye no so mejiri se esan serve as qualification for the Olympics enti the stakes will be very high said they are now ranty ball modern na Omuti Ghana ni mo African Games. Sa na anu kraze metimu so ko World Championship.
Yeah, Bahamas.
Esan ko ti Ghana ni nti no say ye nyina ebenya kwanya ahwe athletics domestically after African Games no ye hwe we su na ye hu sibia ye so ye athletes no omodin bono etie in the build up to the Olympic Games. And anu meti ye say boxers you call Bangkok, Thailand. Yabu from. So Ghana is losing opportunities. I bet media step up Olympics no through sa disciplines here. It be editorial now why. So I think all is set. Ball organizers, Nabaso sponsors, and our broadcast right holders. IMAX Media said, "Omunyina boa na athletics championship no baso." Mutala. Ghana squad it can be players no aya from no. To be fair, ebi wo baby a yan form one kan one you feel say ombenya consideration in future based on ball wo body am club sites and na ebi susu cases special cases wo so mebo the Duncans, the Schlupps, the latest Baba Rahman. But beyond that, woman, in terms of performance, merit, the achievements with their club sides, near the omu tutu omu ayafro muna, ebibio mohana. I'm struggling and I'm indeed struggling to find out any. Andrea UK is near peculiar because when we can James said after what the boy did for Le Havre, and form near the free team in and your form in no, come on, let's be realistic.
Because this is one of his best seasons, my boy.
That's what I'm saying. At his age, what I say, and you know, say it's purely based on form and what you've done with your club in the build up to the call up there. Then I'll say something is wrong somewhere. But Otoado is a very smart guy. When we say decision, a very unpopular decision, no. Or they can for plane a cowboy in chain or France. Any boy any continency. And Otoado on chantro. On say Obu asem no bisana or better fed asem no chantro. Or say only boy any continency no. Boy na nyantum so yin free mo. Or say boy any anje. But he had to be the man, the manager of the team, and explain to himself, my guy, it's not about you. It's about the collective interest of the team and why I think you should not be in the team at this moment. Fakwa Obono. And Krebi Edio Mubabe Rera Hono. A be embarrassing see do be bana obetina sia onye bi mokra. Osunu onye bi amana okoko apai. Enti abeya wo de seze ani bra ba. Ba makwa agudie na nyento anya agudie ketewa wo. Enti sanchen me enkomra abufonim.
But I say they didn't agree entirely.
And then me change me say boy no so one pinu na adebio amutala o se sizaki o se bicycle kiko liga no mo
and da be no boss squad ni nra who dey fifi taki be tro e
say fifi na juma no fifi that's fifi's job. Fifi is a professional PR man.
Yeah,
and fifi there yenya no know in juma but when the facts are there near their toe.
Or say are you respond at the appropriate and no be say na players so you drop player free
no respond no they respond near based on Otoado's submission after the squad
said they
didn't entirely agree on his omission and what was his reaction towards the coach when the news was broken to him that Odisheba Unkobi. But does anybody remember? See Mukai they see in the build up to the 2013 African Cup of Nations. Does anybody remember? Then is here, Kami. Eh?
Dropping
a drop bakuna baku's uncle.
Yeah.
Okay?
It was Jordan who was dropped me boy.
A drop baku's uncle. Bakusu no on Tiapunto no so right. And if a coach is coming to tell you that I dropped my captain, but he didn't entirely agree with me, I had to explain to him, I said, Charlie, and your man now forms out. But you see, there's a beginning of every era, and there comes to an end of every era. Andre cannot continue to play the Black Stars forever. The legendary Stephen Appiah did not play forever. His own father, Abidipele, did not play forever. Asamoah did not play forever. But the problem is the management of the transition. The manner in which you are able to take him out in a way it will not bring divisions, it will not bring any unnecessary tension, but it will be in the collective interest of the forward match of the Black Stars. Because Team Nanyane dia, what I say? And you will be there, and your mind are awesome. Ntelum pempenso bia wa ho de na o de sum no e bia na manfo de wo soro sin wo de no why e bi da obi anka say onye bia you see Otoado eulogizing Andre about the number of games he's played, about his goal scoring abilities for the national team and every order, but you see, you know, a very obvious and clear say the national team is heading towards a new direction now. It's been built around a new generation of players who
Obi say omote ase Andre mote ase be ko buy obi so ko e obi so free mu sa bre no
unti Andre are you Andre are you honestly the Appiah won never boy you any like Kinsimo any Richard Kingston mo
2008
any Muntari mo what I say only a year from saying the generation no Andre generation now no 18 who free back to top Black Stars. He's only surviving member. Where is Inkum? Where is Adia? Where is Osei? Where is Rabiu? Where is Bedu? Where is Awak? We still played. I'm talking about national team level. Where is Jonathan Mensah? So Andre has been extremely dedicated to this cause. But like I said, there's time for everything. Andre Ayew it does not guarantee success for the Black Stars. But the coach is very clear in his mind which direction he wants Andre to go. As they say, no, Sibi Oshishe team no, na dwene mu de enka oni ponya abotre kakra. Because the obetima aye no, nyame anim no kreni, with all due respect to my friend. Enkra ni bo obetima aye sen no. The charisma in leadership no there, we might not get it. But the Eddie Born or park no so I didn't put to about team Mudia and crying. You
think it's an end? Is the end for him?
It is the beginning of the end. You get me? Because I do not think that he's going to be out for the rest of the Black Stars games in the future. What's you say? And you see, Andres, one guy, he's so convinced about his own abilities, such that he doesn't give up. They say, I didn't have it's going to further push the guy to excel at club level. And when the club level performance is consistent and is making the headlines week in, week out, it will be difficult to leave him out. But for now, the message is clear. Because nobody can convince moi that Andre had a better season than Kudus. See, Andre didn't get a better season than Jordan. Andre when you better season than Antoine Semenyo. Boy, you cry now and I say team you qualify by
Isahaku.
Maybe Kamal. Kamal will play private, but anytime Kamal played, you could see. Only form was in Isahaku. Let's be clear in our minds. For a bono, and in Crania free no. And you know, Otoado no. Some also a performance coach of Dortmund. Where they were the performance partner. Andre was excelling with Le Havre. Comparatively, one more money about for a bono. What they need to do more at the same. And as Miyama had a fantastic first season with Olympic Lyon.
Yeah, Oba no struggle, but settle you know.
He stepped up his game. On Emiche. And these are players who play across the positions that Andre play at. Nimri kako from Ukraine says, "Oh, we do too many carbon." Inti, my captain, our captain, your captain. Onyaboche, he might come back. But they say the person man says team Nensina Batisubium. This is the beginning of a new era. But I'm saying that we should be able to manage this thing very well so that there's no acrimony at the end. Andrew's omission has become the headline. Yeah. But I want to make a case for Ibrahim Sulemana. Say Ibrahim Sulemana or Bebia or Bagan on Hansen Nana Adu. Say, wow, Ibrahim, me make a Oliver. Oliver is my downfall. Oliver is one of my best football friends. Oliver na oye the best Ghanaian football agent ever to be produced by this country.
Hey, Nana, you are making a bold statement.
Oliver, ya wonu abroche no kosu a football agency juwa no abroche o. Ya wonu a dansuman boy. And I rise here do baby and I'm saying that Ghana has never seen a football agent as smart and intelligent as Oliver Atta. 2019, Oliver was scouted by a friend Gideon, more money, more dansuman, more Tony Park, and then a friend saying, lost Wembley or no. Mumbisa se mu pe Gideon. Gideon of course scouted Afina Jan. Oliver organized under 17 championship in 2019. No ni Ghana. Gideon and a organizes our competition. And a Gideon a scout to boy and catch Oliver. The boy view. So the boy came. Say Oliver more on what team with Eurosport.
Yeah.
Euro Africa. Yeah,
Sheriff Mohammed.
Sheriff, I want a Sheriff. After the Jan super boy. Into no no all the build on na ya more mentality de ko Europe.
Okay.
What is the big chance?
Yeah.
So he was picked. Unim oko Italy fufro. Unim team etono. Atalanta sees a prospect in an African boy who is less than 1 year in Europe. Then they bought him. It was always going to be difficult for him to penetrate Atalanta, although Okobo junior side no. Then quickly, Oliver Yin free Atalanta didn't call Hellas. Into Hellas under 19 Oko started here. Obo Hellas, Obo Primavera Nibi. Then Charlie, there was this game, Omni Salernitana and Obi, and Obi born in blows. Then he almost quit football. Yes, I know. Hellas funny release, Hellas funny release, Then came Cagliari. But before Hellas funny release, they took care of his medical. Okay, facial surgery. So about any surgery on anymore.
Yeah.
Any surgery on anymore. So we're brave for Okwabochi 2019. In 5 years, he's ended the call-up after this rise from Atalanta, Hellas, now Cagliari. This boy is an upgrade of every single defensive midfielder we have in our national team. Thomas Partey is not playing as a DM. That's the number 8. Boy, no number 6 bossing Ghana player BSC. I have free. Claudio Ranieri. For Claudio Ranieri to have faith in such small boy, no one about 21 matches across all competitions this season. Wash 2 goals. You think it's a mean feat? And I think this is a well calculated call up by Otoado in a positioner in Ghana. The players no ball without due respect. Omo mind the pet. Elijah or ya dear boy mind the pet. Salis Bobo net said you in Bossy Obia we are so mind the pet. Baba Idrisu or mind the pet. So say Otoado let me identify boy with his strength and in the technical abilities. Now Julian said he's good enough to be there.
Edmundo.
I'm Kaya Sawati. Sulemana Sawai. Yeah. Oh. I just am in trouble. But yeah. Sad boy no. Ibrahim Sulemana. Or you upgrade on Adu.
Oh cry.
What I say? And now your players be the number national team in fit there's a little bit of panic.
Okay.
Inferiority complex. And cultural shock. And
I say Quaye no baby for
naturally
it can be very like
exactly
awkward.
It's
because squad which squad do you belong?
He will integrate quickly.
Yeah.
And if he does, Ghana has a gem in that center of the pitch. Say to adu if you see
Enyanu Anthony Anan.
Who akukudro abamna Bobby because Claudia Ranieri to adu nim coaching sin no. So no makra ne ball who then na opese kire. Enti me bo to adu abaso he selected a big asset. Mutala unim say Brandon Boy Thomas Asante. Me baby I'm to London. You're from Milton Keynes. And they are my lady or me auntie. Milton Keynes is one of the most populated Ghanaian communities in London. They were outside London.
MK does. Zion Felix here interview between and say Ghanaian population does to change African population.
Oh, they say me I say MK Milton Keynes. What's not true? And I say baby, I will not be
over 900 meters. You meet a Ghanaian.
Oh, 100 meters.
Obi fear child. Say flat. Ekya. One chino.
Zion Felix onim say ado ya catch Ghana for some mobile bridge England na. Munko MK ara.
Ejuma ho na hoso no.
Obi obehia ni bia Ghana ni.
Uni kratan ha adwen sa because blacks do so. What I say? Na boy we on.
Asa uni pa boni team ko idi asa ofa no ho ade o.
Yeah,
okay, boni team ko say ya hope if I say ya house wa ma ne fa no ho ade.
What the pay you can say? Yeah, what the pay you can say?
Hey. when you say boy we story home, I'm a crime home. Me call London. Me call London. Crab 13 years. The last time I called London, 2011. Me call now with 13 years.
Brandon.
Yes, but when say community no, your boy. When say Abuchi Park se bube blue. You won't say Enkrano. Baby I no more ball. So this boy no, now the prospects no, you win them. What I say? Until started when Milton Keynes Academy at the age of 12. So all the Ghanaians in Milton Keynes no, obi any corner because actually I could do bit my barber say Tony Ebu Amunia Samoa Jamu. So I've known him for some time. But once any progression no, ain't man shadanya rapid sir. Because what teams in Kutuan were about Southford, Munasifon were Boba. They say West Bromwich Albion, 25 years, forward player. We have Semenyo. You're out and out striker. Jordan's on out and out striker. And two is Semenyo, only striker be a man. I will be you. John Abekam. Now the question is, does he fit the bill? Or bet my year Jumana Yeshishena, can he rely on him for goals? Because you won't say last time that was a we cannot rely on strikers for goals. Inaki Besha Baku, a bit chance was it. Semenyo Ekobe 1 year on share national team go. Intino, you identify will be about championship. They were on the verge of qualifying for the Premier League. And yes, Adamton the showroom. Inti se waba. Like I've said, these players come, but sometimes they don't even get the opportunity to play and they go. But I think if there's a way and to other things he can give them a chance, one more chance. Say the woman in coach Ghana for share, so that we can also have a fair idea of the quality of the talent that you brought in. Say be I may say or by a man will be your refino.
Nana, but when it comes to national team football, not exclusive to Ghana, everywhere, should there be some form of consistency with the call-up? And I say it should be based on merit. Nipa no ewo form nkwa. Cause me I me share podcast before some time. Not England yes I'm mistaken no. Week in week out. Say media na hype player we say ebia agbola on the ball this week. The next England call-up eba no. Ube hu ni din ewom. After that call-up no, you are not going to see him again. A different player comes in. Should there be some form of consistency? Because national team will keep a consistency with Spain for some time. Now ube hu the spine. Consistently. So Puyo as Sakura says he would be in the squad. As an spine you see Germany is no keep his idea no. Should there be that some form of consistency with the call up, or it should be based on as a player away at say or Belgium or the by all means see it in the count.
Oh, what is that term now you use to know that? Template. Modern coaching era. No. Consistency. The form very good, but this will be a way in 20 goals, be 30 goals, be like this boy, Suleimana. He's been called purely because of form. Ado has been called because of consistency and familiarity. So that's the answer to your question.
Okay. Black Stars of Ghana won 7 artists and Nana Darkwa Gyasi.
Mutala. Yeah. Answer no mbebem no. Mom the men come Freddy in that ball no.
Oma wine.
Omunya Freddy Ghana.
Freddy na nra lady look at Freddy say get you Didi has which
Sister Joyce.
Joyce could be sa coach say I don't know one Fred Agbasi our friend Freddy. And uncle for say it's another doctor say Nana Adu ka say Dino boy and can won be say Adena Agbasi nka squad no ba ko Freddy dey say you are trying to say Freddy no.
Oh Mr. Oma Freddy na go no.
Oma Freddy na go. Ebetini. Lawrence Atizigi.
Let me say ontimi nye.
Ebetini. That would be a bold decision.
Atizigi is the most consistent Ghanaian goalkeeper. Ochibo Switzerland on that bench now.
On your bench player.
Debbie. He concedes a lot of goals, but he's not ever judged based on the goals he concedes. Okay. He's rated as one of the best goalkeepers in the Swiss league based on number of saves in the C4 year. 4 goals are a total team checking him. And now in the last 1 year there, I'm saying Koya you're number 1. And I know don't touch me, baby. Post no.
That situation no. Yes. Analogy no. That situation no. How would you go about it? A goalkeeper that plays consistently for his club, but don't concede goals. But they be on one of them. Any your own mobile kura or tete bench. But Obama, ebi our bobe 10 matches we season we consider 5. Obi so about 30 matches we consider 20 goals. Which one would you prefer in the post?
The manner in which the goals are considered. Defensive show they protecting. Or offer mistakes even near this shen basa na.
Then a lot goes into it than just thinking looking at the stats and the pay.
Couple net on. And your couple no TV checking goals or none are conceding. That is he a bad goalkeeper? So Onana this is on consider 70.
Yeah.
80. Josiah can also consider 100.
Or 80 something. I think 81 or so.
But on any day, on another you know, goals there. I wouldn't use that to judge a goalkeeper because I know no one to prevent a goal from coming.
Okay. Yeah. But in a nutshell, you feel the squad is okay.
I think Otuado has done a decent job and he should be commended. They say the Aka and the Bamakwa Kuntuno and the Kumasi Diano.
Nanedu Fadi Ebre.
Mutala. Wow.
I'm not dead to name Queen.
Easy. Mesha Sefi. Andre the die you issue. Then I come to the squad. Namaba Otuado coming. Then I end up with Bamakwa Kuntu. Yeah, na me problem with Kwanya ye faswa. Ye players amudu the day I on more level no. Ye yo me fi national team Kwanya ye faswa omu free no. Yeah na me problem. Number 2. Ye me so say players nanka so. Omo time na eso a omo mwa omo nti Mutala the AC around 20 cruise yanya ofe the AC around 20 cruise
then AC around 20 cruise
born the last La Liga game weekend or born the last Real Madrid game Oko Euros now I retire from national team football
on one
hand no to hide himself Tony Cruz but my bobe a year or two bi aka ho but Kwanya all fast one all free steam mu ye nyina nya ye fe ba nya ha no akwa de say de ade bia ba ye bi mo japade if you are not forced to go outside ni free mu ye den ye ha na system
the day I used to ball World Cup we over to retire
that is what I make say yen Kwanya for some of these players every national team mu no yen managing ye na players nankasa so odu time a yesterday football career na isi the tiase with regards to the national team on one kasa so mo ne ho very important that two statements so Kwanya Samoja and Faso free blasters even step na pia nyo no ade bedu bebi obe so be testimonial match bia can in free mu na tesai Intika Mike Lexian of free blaster the mu ofeso ankenye ah ye nyina ni say oh Asian say we retire from the Blasters last game a players you body asene ni onyam ni ankenye fe
no ye players usually
nobody can so retire obetima ko retire
and that is what make us say
no two things too players ni authorities
yeah
that is what make us say ye Kwanya fa so ye nipa ni free mu and the players na so amwo mu those two things very important.
Yeah, but and also what I said, baby, one year players and to so all retire entirely free football, mono. So with the 40 crown or that's so bad, he feels he still has a chance of playing.
So that is why Obidi say Andre the die, baby, I free no. I understand you one year because on the proper football home. Nenko fu ebi the nima abobo no, omodoso. What I say? Mekai yellow bobo kina 98. Yen to mambo unqualified anko France 98. Obekai. Kwanya abedi fast retire. Because now abedi fought like Ghana should do everything possible to go to France 98 because baby aye kobo World Cup na kahasu aye baby onyaya obebo. But the retirement ne ko saying. Kwame are you free ho? Sola you free ho. Intesek yenye some good boys ni stream. Na nko mu free mu free every national team no na ka ye fe this time round. Magni yam say players ni bi mwa mu exit no. Na yen so ye mwa mu yie. Otuado sadia na waye no eye bold decision anye emba simple saa makosra wo France me ne wakeka say bebe edu wo dan twa so it's so easy abafo coach squad how they can do it that is one. Number 2 minim say a coincidence o say ya dey bi nipa bi abra bo achi o say naturally na aba o Madnium said, the day are you lucky? Or be a captain of the Black Stars?
One year lucky. So be a captain of the Black Stars.
Of the Black Stars. Because your Black Stars in performance, we see the TSA under his leadership.
Oh, now into 2014, now I'm Black Star. Caused the biggest embarrassment in world football. Now I'm doing a captain.
Now
we throw this sheba. Let's be emphatic and be factual. 2014 was one of Ghana's most symbolic displays on the global stage, coupled with the global embarrassment.
And but you go 2014.
Hold it.
Obi na captain. Yes, symbolic. Yeah, but see you won him in 2015
with the AFCON.
What I say? The Cameroon Badi 2017. No, it got to a time near benchmark semi-final stage.
Okase 1 year lucky no. Is it the
from 2019 na ye ko AFCON na ye dey captain man the day. That is why I blaster the performance wa AFCON started saying serious.
Okay. Also 1 year lucky. And maybe say is it the crop of players are omo beto na time or no ye captain and na good enough.
And it's a make say or no as a person leadership we no. Or be a captain for the Blasters. For the 2019 na ye ko AFCON December kwesi apia kan say magic captain na fi asam wajan nsem dia ma the day ayo ba no. Now you have one performance, ni see me tears into 1 year lucky as a person, ni do that time no. That is my point.
On case of no wa call see.
Me can't no wa call see. I said the performance has gone down. Coincidence o. Say betu no. Say ye den yo.
And say ketu so nye lucky.
No, at the end of his tenure. At the end of his tenure, Onusume Tamaka say he has not been lucky with a crop of players.
As omunyina mo ba at the same time. 2019. As omunyina mo ba at the same time. He said they period na Ebia on the field of play no the time na come from
ade bi o ha ye can out to twema nyo
enye twema dia wo ye no e dey say any Messi score
ade bi o de twema bre
until say omo je copa no wan ka Messi be say is the most unlucky player on so abeje captain
some of kan
eti ket so wie ne tema ne bi say ket o time no sabe ebia Black State man ya afko oh o hwe pepa na manya lucky o time my team say
we are talking about a personality and the dio na make us a man to me who say coincidence o say sebro say abrabo say luck be na we nya the day your story as an 20 captain different from the day you as a captain of the Blasters. Inti Omaya from 2008 but 2017 10 years na your benchmark wa AFCON semi-final yanya dia kura na semi-final ono ba ye captain 2019 round of 16 the next AFCON group stage wa captain you for 3 AFCON emumi ni ntumi qualify from the group stage especially when you told AFCON you go 24 sometimes in your group 3 teams to qualify still you to qualify into imagine you say me ye pania e don pempen so bia me dane me san no in terms of my leadership me no tell me pon na me kana say e bia na mfiri wo ba ade bi to me si e wa bible mu mo na me ship no so no ade ni yihim o se ye nyo bi dunia to no so tonto abi e to no so tonta nyama badane
nti wan you na obot dey
nti imagine you say bia be ade ne kika kono abi tonto na ye to na besi de so
nti dode na you na no
Mutala me say nsem eya ntutum
me ntwitwi
mo me kan komanim
David asema David Hansen asema okay o se o dey akọ bible mu say ye tuntoto boat ship ni mu no e dey say obi e na se sebe enam ne so ntia nsuo yi boyi bobo enti ye yi nipa ne mfrim Any ye nipa ni film. Enti bibi sa say enti o pa say in this case no the day you ni ato ni suntonto. Ene obeda ni yo na na.
Sa bebe no pa kire.
Ah ti the day yo na.
Wan come.
Abrabo mu no ye mpanimfo ka asem bi. Asem ni nkyire mu nko na nti ase nko.
Okay.
What I say? Me say me am bofa. Akosi ankofo eje na bo na ndom. Yo adwene ko na nyansa nko. Difference wom. Asem the way ameka no de kwanya abeso abetre wahiem no nti ase e different. It may not be the day you as a person. But Umpo, Obaye captain in the last 5 years, no, yeah, money go from. That is my point. Now, why you have to film more in jail? Why you have to film more in jail? Every man you know as a person. But I see a two of don't do.